The following presentation is brought to you by the Pride of ODU, the official NIL collective of Old Dominion Athletics. Be a Monarchist. Join the Pride. Monarch Nation, welcome back. It's almost basketball season. The leaves are changing, the temperature's dropping, and that means it's almost time for Old Dominion Hoops. We are welcomed today by obviously my co-host Aaron, but also Paul Jones. How are we doing today, fellas?
Doing well.
All right, so today we have the special opportunity to make a special announcement. You may have seen some promotional stuff on social media about Monarch Prep, Paul's upcoming podcast. Well, we have partnered with Paul to help present the show to you all season long. We're very excited about this new podcast from Paul and can't wait to see the first episode. So, Paul, why don't you talk to us a little bit about how you came to this conclusion on starting a podcast, and then we'll get into what the podcast will be like.
Okay. I suffer from insomnia extremely bad. So one night, the thought just crossed my mind based off of the ODU basketball fan page. Some fans reach out to me in my inbox with certain questions here and there. And somewhere along that thought process, I thought a podcast would actually answer a lot of those questions and give additional content to the men's basketball team. I'm super excited about this season. So this is a new endeavor for me, and I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, Paul, I agree, man. I'm excited about this. The three of us have talked along the way over the course of the last month or two and how we could take coverage of this program to a whole new level. Obviously, you have a special relationship with your brother, so you know things, you get him, he gets you, unlike what Mike and I have. So I know that there's going to be cool opportunities and ideas that you've had that you've shared with us that Monarch Nation is going to love. I'm excited about the three of us collaborating and bouncing ideas. And based upon our conversation the other day, I think the fans are going to be really excited about what they hear and some of those ideas are.
Definitely. That's the elephant in the room, actually. One of the most popular questions I am asked is, am I related to Coach? And yes, Coach is my younger brother. So I look forward to highlighting Coach as well as the team. I'm excited about this squad. We have some shooters. I'm excited.
All right, Paul. So this Friday will be episode 1 of Monarch Prep. Talk to us about the format of this show and how you're going to lean into it with the episode 1. Maybe they can give a little preview of what they can expect to see.
Episode 1 is pretty much going to be a recap of the summer. Talk about how we dealt with the transfer portal, some of the guys we lost that were seniors, that turnover, and how we put together a squad for this particular season, how the transfer portal went from a curse to an absolute blessing. We got some great guys out of the portal, and then 2 new freshmen, kind of highlight them. So that'll be the first episode, and we'll look forward to the Hampton exhibition game coming up next Sunday. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody out there. So if you see me, say hello. But the first episode will drop this Friday, 10 a.m. And God willing, every Friday, 10 a.m., we'll do a recap, talk about one of the players, highlights, and then look forward to the next particular game coming up that following week.
Well, I know I'm excited about putting our heads together and just producing more content that anyone has ever seen in Monarch Nation with regards to ODU basketball. I know Mike and I have worked hard over the last few years, starting with Coach Jeff Jones and taking a vision to give the fans a little bit of a peek behind the curtain, getting to know the student athletes as a person rather than just on the court. And I would say in At least what I can think of in the most recent past, this team has probably got more personality than in quite a long time. And I wish I could make my dog stop barking, but he is unfortunately. So the three of us being able to cover the team this year and putting kind of our collective time and relationships together is really exciting. And hopefully, especially in this environment where we've got the transfer portal and we've got almost microwave relationships, and get the fans and the players and the program connected faster than ever. Monarch Nation's gonna I think they're gonna figure out really fast. They love the guys on this squad and they're gonna want to come out. Even when, if it's snowing, they're not gonna care because they're gonna have that connection. And I'm excited about the three of us being able to do that this season.
Yes, definitely. The turnout for Meet the Monarchs the other night was excellent. The turnout was great. The energy was awesome. Got to meet a lot of new people, some new faces that I've only interacted with online. A few people came up, introduced themselves. So I'm looking forward to seeing more fans this year. We have the best attendance in the Sun Belt, I believe, and I just want to see it grow.
You and me both, Paul. What the fans don't know is you're also a talented photographer, and I imagine
Yes.
that might play a role in this podcast at some point.
Yes, from time to time, I'm in DC. I'm DC based. So I come down to Norfolk for all the games. And typically I have a camera with me at all times. So I'm constantly shooting, constantly shooting. So there'll be some photography and some video that I hope to collect and make it a part of podcasts and a part of some of the additional content that the three of us have talked about recently.
No, I'm excited. So if you're an Old Dominion basketball fan, and this is the first time that you've heard this news or you haven't seen any teases because Paul's been kind of teasing it out there for a bit. I know on Instagram people can find Monarch Prep at Monarch_Prep. Are there
Yes.
any other social media that Monarch Prep has right now, in addition, of course, to everything with the Monarchists, where the YouTube channel where people are going to be able to get all this stuff?
There's a Monarch Prep Facebook page, TikTok, or just Monarch Prep, no underscore for the two of those. Um, that's it pretty much at this point. So those four locations you can find me. The Instagram is the main one. The Instagram, I believe, went up August 26th, and it's already approaching 80,000 views just based off of some of the content that's been put there. So thank you to everyone that's already followed there. And if you haven't, please come over, hit follow. I'll follow you back.
All right, you heard the man. Go give him a follow. Get ready for this season full of great basketball content we're going to be bringing to you with Paul. We can't wait to get this thing started. But until now, but until then, it's go Monarchs. So go
Yes,
Monarchs.
go Monarchs.
Monarchs.